She is gone. I can't defend her any longer. Anybody that knows me knows for the last decade, I have been the biggest Candace Owens fan in the world. Okay? But enough is enough. Okay? This is too much. This is ridiculous. I cannot defend Candace Owens at all any longer. I can't defend her. I can't say that I believe that she has pure intentions. I can't say that I believe that she genuinely wants to know what happened to Charlie Kirk's murder, and that's the reason why she's asking questions. I can't confidently say that I believe any of that. I don't know what to believe about Candace Owens anymore. I don't know if she's mentally unstable, if she's losing her mind, if she's having a perpetuated state of psychosis, or if she is filled with so much bitterness and hatred for the Jews and Israel, and she's so anti-Semitic that she would actually try to create this entire whacked out narrative to just blame Bibi Netanyahu and the Jews in Israel for everything, or that she doesn't believe a word that's coming out of her mouth, and she's really a narcissistic, sociopathic psychopath who's actually trying to make money off of the fact that Charlie Kirk was assassinated. She's really trying to make her podcast the number one most podcast in the world, and she's making money off of the blood of who was supposed to be like her brother, Charlie Kirk. Is that the option? Because, I don't know what it is anymore. I can firmly say that I don't believe that Candace Owens' motivations or intentions are pure. I can firmly say that I do not believe that Candace Owens is trying to find out who really killed Charlie Kirk, and that's what this is all about. I really can firmly say I do not believe that. So that leads me to a few options, which is one, that she is insane and she's going through an episode of psychosis, and that she might get locked up somewhere, and maybe she might get a divorce and her husband's going to leave her because he realizes that he's married to a whack job, right? Either that's the answer, or she's filled with so much hatred and bitterness, which is malicious, ill intent, for the Jews in Israel, that she's willing to say anything that can make anybody want to destroy Israel, or that she really doesn't even believe anything that's coming out of her mouth, and she's a narcissistic, sociopathic psychopath who thinks it's fun to make money off of the blood of the guy that made her one of the heads of Turning Point USA and is the only reason she has a platform, and who she calls her brother, and now she's making money off of his assassination. And she's just all playing us for a bunch of things. Is that really what it is? You now think that you have a crowd full of conspiracy theorists, and now you're just trying to, well, it's getting me 3 million views every video, so if I keep on going, let's see how far we could push this. Now I know my audience is just a whack job of conspiracy theorists, and I have nothing to say, so I'll just shove the craziest conspiracies down their throat just to milk them for every penny they have. Like, is that really what it is? Is that really what it is? And making crazy accusations about Maduro and Venezuela, and how the Venezuelan people love Venezuela. No, they don't. That's why they're celebrating now, because the dictator's gone. No, a narco state is not okay. No, the drug problem and fentanyl are not okay. That's one of the major reasons why we wanted to have borders, and the whole reason ICE is here. You realize that, right? It's the left wing that doesn't want ICE and doesn't want to help the Venezuelan people, okay? No, Iran is an oppressive regime. The Islamic Republic is oppressive. The Persians need to be free. That's not Jewish propaganda. That's not Israeli propaganda. That's not American Christian Bibi Netanyahu propaganda. No, the Persians are actually in bondage and they want to be free. Yeah, that's Persian truth. That's Venezuelan truth. And of course, Candace also attacks Turning Point Faith, Turning Point USA, and all evangelicals. And goes on and on about the death of evangelicals are so evil. And Candace Owens has become a complete whack job of an individual. She's become a complete nutcase. And I've never said anything about her ever at all, whatsoever. But the hatred for the Jews, the blatant anti-Semitism, the Fakran mantra of the Jews causing slavery, the nonsense of trying to destroy Israel, saying that the Persians in Iran don't want to be free and that that's all Israeli propaganda. So you help perpetuate the oppression of 100 million Persians just because of your hatred for Israel. And you help perpetuate the oppression of all the Venezuelan people just because of your hatred for Donald Trump, because of your hatred for Bibi Netanyahu and Israel, going against evangelicals and Christians and trying to destroy Charlie Kirk's Turning Point Faith movement. By the way, he was a pro-Israel evangelical, insulting Erica Kirk and his family, and making crazy perpetuated claims about Charlie Kirk's sanity as well, that he was a time traveler. You want us to believe that he was like you and he thought that he was somewhere else?